Hi folks, how you doing? It's Kenny here again. Thank you for tuning into the channel today and having a wee look at where we are and what we're up to today. This is the first week in December and I'm on a day off and I'm heading up to the Fisher Fields. We continue with the bike as far as we can and get up to Lochan-Fada there, then we'll head up onto the hills. Let's go. Here's a wee view here. There's Sgurr-Ban, the tip there. That's the little outline top on Sgurr-Ban. And then up to Loch-na-Sealga there, Beinn-Lair, Beinn-Tarsuinn there. And then Mullach-Coire-Mhic-Fhearchair. And behind that is Sgurr-Ban. Beautiful landscape shot here. Getting all of the Fisher Fields in there almost. And they're a full moon at the top there too. Now we're at Lochan-Fada here, and there's Sgurr-Ban spinning around to Beinn-Lair there, I think it is, and then An-Teallach is behind that, and then our other two up there. That's probably the prime site there, and the rest is a bit damp, but there you go. If you're looking for a place running water, your own private gardens and beautiful views. Don't mind folks, this is a prime site for development, this one. I would probably pitch my tent here, a bit more sheltered, still get running water and still got all the views. Let's go. Continue to the other side of the loch there, you can head right down, it'll take you to Loch-na-Sealga and turn left and walk for a wee bit and it'll take you to An-Teallach car park where we started. So we've just basically followed this chasm here up to this point here, and now we're getting a look at Beinn-Tarsuinn there. That's the ridge between them. That's a little bump that you can bypass round the corner. That's Tarsuinn up there. You can just see Mullach-Coire-Mhic-Fhearchair there. Beinn-Tarsuinn in at the back there. And this is the next one here for us, Mullach-Coire-Mhic-Fhearchair. There is a bypass here that takes you to that call there, and it's up and over. That's the wee bypass here, saves you that up and over that bump there at 850 odds. So you can see Beinn-Tarsuinn now, across to Avicii there, and Mullach-Coire-Mhic-Fhearchair, and our route ahead. So we're nearly there, we've just hit a wee bit of snow and ice and amongst the boulders here. Got to take our time here. Mullach-Coire-Mhic-Fhearchair here, and the clouds moving in. It's Sgurr-Ban over there, Beinn-Tarsuinn, An-Teallach there, An-Teallach pool in the Beinn-Lair group. And we're back down to the Lochan down there. And that's the heights of Beinn-Lair there. Where we have to cycle back out eventually. I think I'll put the spikes on actually because it's getting a bit rimy up here and the next section's a bit icier. There's a wee bit of a coat and a rime here and it's icy underfoot, not a lot of it, but I don't want to go for a skate, so I'm going to put on some mini crampons here just to get extra traction. But we descend down this way now and then up that big shoulder. See it, but there's a lot of ice forming behind the wee boulders, making it quite treacherous here, so you really do need something on your feet here for traction. Anyway, we're nearly down to the grassy bit. Very icy this side. Summit is Sgurr-Ban, yeah. And she goes. And we'll get a brief glimpse of the surrounding mountains. An-Teallach there, Beinn-Lair, Ridgestack-Mhic-Fhearchair, back across there to the Sgurr-Ban-Mhic-Fhearchair summit cairn, and over to the Beinn-Lair side. Well folks, bad news. I tried to put the drone up and the drone decided to divorce me and I spent a good hour and a half there trying to recover it, but unfortunately it's in really poor terrain, lots of rocks and slabs, so there ain't enough time to dilly-dally searching anymore for it. But I pushed on to come up Sgurr-Ban because I was in the middle of the Beinn-Lair anyway, and now I don't have much time left to get back up and over Sgurr-Ban-Mhic-Fhearchair, but so I don't want to dilly-dally, but hey ho. And also to compound it, one of my gloves is blown away, so I'll need to go back down to my rucksack and put on the decent winter ones. Oh dear, lucky white heather today, eh? Anyway, that was Sgurr-Ban, let's go. Afternoon sunshine here just as it's heading into get sunset. That's where the drone didn't come back from, down in that glen. Just descended and then ended up critically landed, as I said. We're back down and out of that ferocious chilling wind, and it's getting darker now, so we really got to get over the bypass, and it's a straightforward jump back to the bike. Let's go. If you're still with us, thank you very much. Pretty adventurous day. The walk was straightforward really, apart from the sketchy sections, but adventure hunting for the lost drone is basically down there somewhere. These things happen. Anyway, that's the end of the walk, and thanks very much for joining me. And I hope there is some decent footage in amongst the GoPro, because there might not be any drone. Anyway, it's getting pretty, sun's getting pretty low now, and I'll just finish up here and say cheerio, and thanks for watching, and look out for each other, stay safe, take care, and I'll catch up with you next time, ATB.